Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to bring you a really simple trick for you to get really high points in Invoice World. Um, I'm going to start off with showing you the end result. Basically what will happen if you perform this trick correctly is that you'll be able to see right now, for example, in my character selection, you'll see every single character of mine have almost full HP, with the exception of Bison because it's a tank, and also to be honest, you don't really need to worry about his HP because he never dies. But basically, yeah, like I said, if you perform this trick well, you'll be able to get full HP on all of your characters uh, right before every single battle, as soon as you enter the battle, you also notice at the bottom right, you will see that I'm at full combo gauge. My combo gauge number is right now at 3. So basically, this is what this trick is able to do. And the way to do this is really simple. All you need to do is you want to farm HP and combo in one of those stages. And the way you want to do this is you want to use a single target attacker and you want to bring a healer. So in my case, I have Matt Ryu as my single target DPS and I have my Elena as my healer. And what you want to do is you want to kill off that stage all of the enemies in that stage except for one opponent left. So what you want to do is essentially you use your single target attack, kill off the enemy one by one. However, once you reach to a stage when there's only one enemy left, what you want to do is you simply stop the battle. You turn off your mode from auto to manual, and you just stop attacking. And that's as straightforward as this. And basically, what you see is that if I do all of this, the battle will eventually go to timeout, right? Let me just speed this up. The battle will eventually go to timeout. However, during all of this time, right before timeout, I am able to control exactly how much HP I want because I have a healer. So, for example, what I can do is as simple as I will use a random attack and then I heal with my element. Okay, I just missed that there. But random attack and then I heal. And then that can allow me to bring up my HP back up to full. And if I don't do any attack, then that allows me to bring my combo gauge to full. And if I just keep on repeating this, what you'll see is if I enter the battle again, even though it says timeout and I technically lost that battle, but if I actually go into the battle, you can see I start off the battle again with exactly the same level of HP and also the same combo gauge that I finished the last one as. And the enemies that would have the same HP and the same composition, and that's why you see right now in this stage there's only Ellen left because I have already killed off everyone else. And this is basically the simple trick of how you can do this. Now, what you want to do is you just basically want to leave one single enemy available at a single stage. And then right before you go into any of the other stages or any boss battle, you just simply go back to that to farm up your HP, to farm up your combo gauge, and then enter your next battle. Provided that none of your characters dies, what you can then repeat is you then go back to the stage that you have left a single enemy on, and okay, I'll keep on doing this. You just go back to the stage that you have left a single enemy on, and then you just repeat and just farm up your HP and farm up your combo gauge again. And this is going to be a really easy way for you how to do this. You probably have noticed as well right before the last demo I just gave, my Bison was at really low HP, but now you can see my Bison is almost at full HP. Well, not full, but like halfway as well. So if I actually keep on repeating this, I can probably get my Bison to full HP as well before I enter my boss battle. So like I said, this is going to be a really straightforward way of how you can basically enter every single stage of that battle with your maximum HP and also your maximum combo. So basically give you the best start available to any battle here. Now, a few last pointers that I would just want to mention here is that depending on what points you want to score in your challenge. Now, if you want to go for 32 points, then you pretty much have to max out on most of the difficulties and the handicaps, so there's not too much wiggle rooms. However, if you are not aiming for a high score, you just simply want to, I don't know, get enough rewards for the shards or whatever. What you normally want to do is you want to pick the handicaps which basically overlap with each other. So what you can see here is I pick lots of handicap, which is basically saying, all of my Thunder faction knights, fighters are stunned for 5 seconds at the start of battle. All of my flame are stunned, all of my wind are stunned, and what I also have is all of the fighters are immune to all damage for the first 10 seconds of battle. Basically, all four of those handicap overlap with each other because if my fighters are stunned, I won't be able to do any damage anyway. So therefore, it doesn't really matter how many of this I choose. The other thing you want to make sure you do is because this trick relies really heavily on the fact that none of your fighters die. And you don't really worry too much about the enemy having too much HP because even if you don't manage to kill them off and you time out, you just repeat the battle again. So it doesn't matter too much. So within the handicaps that you're able to choose from, if there's anything that basically increase the survivability of the enemies, for example, if increase their defense, increase their HP, pick off them. It really doesn't matter. If it times out, you can just repeat. However, what you want to avoid is since that, for example, prevent you from healing, because already I said one major trick for this is that you want to start off every single battle with full HP, and the only way you can do that is if you actually have a healer. So you definitely want to avoid any handicap which is relying on healing. And also, if you do have a choice, then potentially you want to remove the ones where that will give the enemy extra attack because if they have too much attack, that makes it dangerous for you not able to survive long enough for you to actually farm up HP, etc. So basically, try to pick handicaps that will increase their defense, but try to avoid the ones that will increase their attack, basically. Finally, I'm just going to talk about some of the characters that you really want in order to make this trick work. So there are three main components to your team composition that you kind of need. One, like I said, you need a single target hitter. So just pick your best single target. The reason why you want a single target is you want to kill off the enemies one by one. If you use AoE attack, then it's very likely you will kill off all of the enemies at once, and that's not good because you just need to leave one enemy remaining in order for you to farm everything. So you definitely need a single target attacker. The second component is you need a healer. Now, this game right now doesn't have too many healers, so your best bet here is going to be Eleanor. So just not too many other options here, to be honest. And then the third component, so you want a solid tank up front. Now, M. Bison is definitely going to be your best choice, purely because he just doesn't die. If none of your other characters dies, then he wouldn't die. So that makes him perfect for the strategy. However, if you just happen to have a really solid tank like E. Honda or Makoto maybe, then they could also work. But if you do have the choice, and Bison is definitely going to be your best one. Even a low level one, I think that probably works the best. Because he's just really he's just unkillable. So there's no question he will be the best person for this job.